What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. It's episode 286. Welcome back to the show. It's over. It's done. It's over. It's done. It's over. It's done. And guess what? It's big and it's also red. It's over. It's done. It's big. It's also red. I am not describing a fire truck. No, I am not describing Clifford, the big red dog from PBS Kids. I'm describing, that was the longest pause I've ever done. I am describing my new couch. I'm looking at it right now. I'm speechless. This has been a journey, okay? If you're new to the show, Jacqueline wanted a cloud couch back in November. Something like a cloud couch. A cloud. Let me drink some LaCroix. Just spark up. I wanted a big white fluffy couch. I've been telling you guys about it since November. And I finally bought one a couple weeks ago that didn't fit through my door, and I had to get rid of it. And now my couch is red. It doesn't look like a cloud couch, but it fit through my door, and it's done. It's big, it's red, and it's done. Oh my God, it feels great. I feel like I've been in this couch chaos conundrum. What's another C word? Couch chaos, conniption, fit, conundrum, catastrophe for so long, and I don't know, it's been a mess. So it feels good. I was laying on it today, and it's 8 feet long, guys. I'm gonna cry. I had a love seat before this couch. I had a fucking love seat. I had a little 2-seater that I brought to this apartment for my studio that was way too small. I used to tell you guys the story. Initially, when I started talking about buying a couch, I told you the story about how it's embarrassing to have someone over because it's like you can't lay down on a love seat. It's not really good for people over 6 feet, if you know what I'm saying. If you're picking down what I'm putting up, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. You know, you can't Netflix and chill on a fucking love seat like that. I mean, you can. I have an ottoman that I pull up at the end of at the end of it, so that it is long, or like so that you can put your legs on it and stretch out. So, anyways, I'm exhausted. If you can't hear it in my voice, if you can't hear it in the pace of my voice, I'm wiped. It's done though. It feels great. I feel like this is the best like not going with a white couch was the best decision I've ever made. And it totally so it's a dark, let me describe the couch. And then I have to describe, oh my God, I got to describe how I got the couch, where I got the couch, where my other one went. That's really what I want to talk about today. I want to tell you the delivery stories, you know what I mean? There's like a lot going on still, kind of. Well, it's over, but it's not over. There's actually one component of the couch story that's going to continue on through the night, and I might be fined by the city. You'll find out soon. So strap in. Let's talk about couches. Where was I? Red couch. Was I describing the color of it? Oh, yeah. I think it warmed up my apartment my apartment's kind of old world, old man. It's very traditional and old and dark, and like my big leather ottoman really sets the tone when you walk in my apartment. It's like tufted. It looks like something you'd see in your grandpa's den or something. I live in a fucking man cave. You know what? I'm a girl and I live in a man cave and I love it. Honestly, it's cozy. Here's the thing. I got a lot of issues with my generation, especially how the internet makes us act and shit. I talked about that the other day. I hate how the internet makes people act online and how it just, it's cringy as shit. And I'm not going to say shit again. That's a word I'm just trying to cut out of my vocabulary. It's cringy and just unnatural and obnoxious and stupid, and everyone's performing for other people's eyeballs and approval, and it's just, I can't stand how social media makes my generation act, because it's, what did I say? Unnatural and stupid. Okay, anyways, I ranted about that the other day. I don't want to get into that. The other part I hate about my generation, and I don't fit in. I wish I was born in a different era. No, I can't stand the minimalistic, neutral decor thing we all do, where you have a fiddle leaf tree. You got your plants, right? You got your plants, of course you do. And everything in your apartment is neutral. It's a lot of whites and blacks and browns and grays and taupes and your crystals and your... You know what I mean? It's just like everyone does that. It's like everyone is neutral and simple and clean lined, and it's soothing to be in a room without a lot of color going on. I get that, okay. But I just don't. I like clutter. I like feeling like my apartment is lived in. Not clutter. I just mean like when I'm looking at my couch right now and I've got this beautiful painting of Italy behind it that's huge. It's got a big wood frame. I've got this big mirror. I've got this old Victorian dresser with a marble top, and it's green and it's interesting looking and it's hand painted. I've got a traditional rug. I've got some heavy books, and it just feels good to be in this apartment. I don't feel like it's too pristine and clean and modern and just like cold. You know what I mean? So I've never really been a fan of how my generation, I don't know, like where did it come from? Like it's so Pinteresty, I guess. It's like everyone got inspo from Pinterest and then everyone does the same thing, and I don't know. I'm just not into it. I like to have my own style and my own thing going on, and for whatever reason, it's man cave. It's dark and it's old. Everything I own is old and I don't know. Okay, so does anyone else get what I'm saying? I'm trying to paint a picture. Jimmy's eating his llama. I won't shut up about this either. Did I already say that today? I don't think I did. I won't shut up about this about my dog. There's nothing that makes me happier than finding his toys scattered around my apartment where he was previously playing with them. It's so cute because I just know he went over to his toy basket at one point in the day and plucked them out individually and had fun by himself, and that makes me happy. And the funniest part, like the toys or the things that make me laugh the most are the toys at the bottom of the basket. Like he'll dig his nose down deep because it's a pretty big basket to find a golf ball, and then that golf ball will be like under my bed in the other room at one point. Just like, it's cool. I love like that. I say this every month, but something new happens every month, and lately it's been Jimmy plays on his own with his toys, and it's great. Anyways, so the cloud couch didn't fit through the door. I had to get rid of it. I told that story. The episode title is called The Impossible Couch. then I had to sell that. Then I had to get rid of it, right? And there was a series of other podcasts that came after. I'm burping because I'm drinking a LaCroix and it's got a lot of bubbles. And so what? You know what I mean? It's just like we're all of our bodies do the same things. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna ride this burping session I'm in right now. It's not even burping. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I should wash it down with some more. So that white couch took me there was like a turnover of about a week and a half from the time it showed up to the time it went away. Okay. There was a tarp situation with that. There was a lady that showed up to tell me she didn't want it situation, which was annoying. I told all those stories. So that's done. But I was left with my stupid love seat, and I was like, okay, I'm not quitting. I got to find a couch. I'm over this. I've been looking since November. It's time. So I've been on OfferUp because I refuse to buy a new couch. You guys, I'm sorry. Not when there's options. I live in San Diego. There's people on OfferUp selling couches 24/7. I want a deal on a couch. I don't want to spend multiple thousands of dollars on a brand new couch. Like, I'm not going to be in this apartment forever. I don't know if my style is going to change. I don't want to. I'm sitting here trying to tell you that I'm not poor. No, I'm like, I don't want to. It's not in my budget right now to go spend $10,000 on a Restoration Hardware cloud couch. Okay. No, but seriously, like, it freaks me out. Like, buying a new couch scares me, and I don't really know why. I've just always bought. Well, I know why. It's because it's like, what if it gets a stain? What if my dog pees on it? Like, you know, it's just like, it's immediately. I'm going to be hyper aware of the cleanliness of it because I bought it brand new, if you know what I mean. So, I've always gotten couches off of Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all do this. All the savvy motherfuckers out there. So yeah, I was determined. I put my mind in a new place about the couch. You know, I made peace with the fact that I can't do a deep-seated, fluffy, beautiful cloud couch. I made peace with that. My door frame is too old, or it's like too small. And the angle, like, I've got a hallway, so there's like a issue with turning a couch into my door. It's a bad situation. So, anyways, I went back every single day since I got rid of the white couch, and I kept looking. And I don't know what it was about this red couch, but did any of my grandparents have a red couch? I don't know. It like reminded me of something I've sat in before or I've seen before that really made me feel cozy, and I just like loved the color. It was in great condition. It was huge. It was actually so it's a sectional. Here's the fun fact. This red couch is a sectional. Okay, it's got a little L shape to it. That's a little we'll circle back around to that. Okay, just remember that this new red couch is a sectional. Something about the picture, something about, I don't know, the way the person posted it and everything, and the price is right. And I was like, you know what? I think I want a red couch because it will warm up my apartment. I've got white walls. This is going to be a fun episode. If you like interior decor, if you watch HGTV, fucking, this is your episode, okay? I don't really talk about interior decorating and decor very often, but it's one of my favorite things to do. I love buying decor and furniture and putting things together and making it look amazing. So I've done this. Like, I remember when my mom finally wanted to redo our house, she's like, Jacqueline, you're picking out everything. Like, she trusted me. You know what I mean? Like, I've had an eye for it for a long. I just know what to do. I used to watch, what was her name? Candace on HGTV. Was that her name? God, I loved all those shows. Anyways, so I just saw the red and I was like, I think this is what I need to do. I think this is going to tie everything together, and it does. It's pulling the red from the geraniums off of my painting, or it's tying into the red on my painting. It's flowing with my brown leather ottoman. It's a nice contrast It's a nice contrasting tone or color to my light cream rug. What else is going on? It's honestly looking like Christmas a little bit, I'll be honest. It's looking like Christmas a little bit because my green dresser TV stand thing is nearby and it's green and red, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what? The red is a deep red and it's just fucking, it's sex. It's pure sex. Honestly, this makes sense for me. I feel like this couch fits my 2021 mood of romance and love, and I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but I just feel like, dude, I just feel like if it's the vibe right now. This red couch is matching my lifestyle and my mood, and I'm into it. I actually have, this is so random. I have this every now and then I go back to my I have this spiral book that I cut a bunch of magazine clippings out of a long time ago, and sometimes I reopen it and look back at it and remember what I used to get inspired by, and I don't even know why. I do know why. I feel like I cringed. I was annoyed at myself when I first turned this page and put it on display here in my little office, but it's the picture on display. I did this in the beginning of the year because I was like, you know what? I want to set the tone I want to manifest this in 2021, right? So it's a Ralph Lauren black and white full page clipping of a headless woman in a linen, a white linen, flowy, resort wear dress thing, and she's sitting down, and it's very tasteful and it's not sexual or anything. It's just a classy picture of a Ralph Lauren outfit, and the clipping I clipped out to go under that picture says, and this is why I cringed when I was like, I know I want this. But to see this every day is going to make me kind of go Jacqueline, this is cheesy and corny and stupid. It says romance. Okay. It says romance. Okay. And that's it. Okay. That was on the brain at the beginning of the year. It was on the brain at the beginning of 2020. And then everything went south. We all know that. It's terrible. But you know what? I gotta not be so, and I feel embarrassed even telling you guys that I have that. That's my inspo board, my inspo pic right now. It says romance, and it's a flowy Ralph Lauren dress pic. What the fuck? And then I have this red couch. It's you know what I mean? And then also next to that spiral book, I have my two doves that I've had forever. I've had them since college. That are my two love doves. And dude, I am so cheesy and what's the word? Yeah. Anyways, I'm saying too much. Let me get back to the couch. So I saw the couch and I kind of just said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm I can't. And I got to delete OfferUp because I've already seen other couches that I also like. Now that I have this one, I'm still looking on the app. And then I'm wait, what if I find something better? Oh, fuck. So I got to delete the app and get my head off this couch thing. I just said, fuck it. You know what? This person, it's nearby. The price is right. I think it's going to tie into my decor nicely. It's huge. It looks cozy. It's in great condition. I'm doing it. Okay. So I drive out to Pacific Beach here in San Diego. I think I was on Garnet in an apartment complex. And I walk in to the place and there's a couch, right? But I'm this is so, I had this flashback to college and being in college apartments and just the whole vibe of this place was that. It was I'm pretty sure when I walked in, so there's the couch right next to the window, but hold on, I'm getting a text. Mom left an image. Okay, great. I'm I'm pretty sure when I walked in, there were like grocery bags with like, it's like someone wanted to do a craft party or something. There was like a stool and a bunch of craft supplies just kind of over in the corner, and like a lamp, like a tall lamp, if you know what I mean, just like randomly in the corner. And then there was a couch, obviously, and then there was like a TV mounted on the wall with a shit ton of cords hanging down. And then there was like another tiny chair that was like what a recliner should be, but it was just a chair next to the couch, kind of. And then it smelled like smoke. And then it was just really like shitty and ran down, and like there was just no one cleaning or something like that. And I don't know, it was just like very chaotic when I walked in. And the girl was super, honestly, like I could be friends with her. Like she's just like some like young college girl. Her and her roommate were cool. I'm not trying to shit on them at all, even though I'm not trying to say, oh, fuck, I said shit again. You know, it's just that it's college, you know what I mean? It's just like you're in this junky apartment. Like who cares, right? They're not, it's not like I don't know. But it was funny when I walked in, I was like, oh my God, I haven't been in a place like this in a minute. And I don't party and go, like, it's weird how it's so weird. When you get older and you go to parties and you go, like, I'm going to houses now. I'm going to nice, like, sophisticated places where people have their life, I'm not going to say their shit together, their life together, and they have money and they can afford nice, so it's all like, you know, all of the embellishments are there and everything looks nice and feels nice and it's like fancy kind of. So I don't know, college feels like such a pastime. I was just talking to my friend about this. I was like, it feels so long ago. It's weird how fast that happened. Like after college, it just whizzes by. Time just flies. And I talked about that the other day, and I'm going to get on a side tangent, but I'm going to make a point, and I always set goals and get excited about new ideas on this show. And I put effort towards these things, these new like lifestyle changes, usually like about 30%. I'll start incorporating some of these new behaviors, but I won't 180 my lifestyle and completely change. But I'll talk a big game and I'll get really excited on the episode. But anyways, something that makes time slow down, it makes the years feel longer, it makes life feel fuller, and this is going to sound so obvious, is to always do new things. Like every week do something different than the week before it. Like, hey Jacqueline, this weekend, instead of chilling at your apartment for the thousandth time, go roller skating at the beach. Jacqueline, go drive somewhere and jump in a lake, or take a trip up to LA and rent an Airbnb. Or why did I just think of that's not something I would do. Just try to think of something that off the top of my head. Hey, go see a movie by yourself, or take yourself out on a date just for the hell of it. Just like try something new. Like you don't need to have a date, just go by yourself. I don't know why. I feel like that's a stupid thing to do, honestly. Take yourself on a dinner date alone. No, thank you. I have no problems with. Never mind. Jimmy, don't growl right now, bud. I'm almost done with the show. But you know what I mean? That makes time slow down when you're always your brain is not in the same routine every single day, because you're always. Oh, my neighbor has cute little like elephant pants. She's a really cute style. I always look at my neighbor's outfits. Her boyfriend really needs to cut his hair, but I feel like it's his vibe. It's 2 colors. It's literally like Bozo the Clown. Like, you know how he has like the 2 pointy triangles on each side of his head and they're 2 different colors? His hair's like split down the middle part. Half of it's pink on one side, the other half is black. But he has a hat on, so it doesn't look that bad, but I'm so confused. Anyways, but yeah, when you get in a routine of doing the same thing every single day, week after week after week, that's what makes the year go fast. And I know. So yeah, obvious information, break it up, do new things all the time. I think the way I'm going to be successful at working on that for myself and doing new things is going to be, I don't know if that sentence made sense. I'm always insecure about my sentence structure on this show. I'm always like trying to rework a sentence after I say it, and then I'm self-conscious about if I sound fucking. I'm going to bring, you know what, dude, I got a theory. We're going to bring, so I'm okay. I think we need to start saying retarded again, and I think we need to start saying gay again. That's gay and that's retarded, and I think we need to bring those words back. And that's a unpopular opinion. I know it is, and that's not probably okay to say, but I there are so many times that I just want to say that's fucking retarded. And it works. It just works. The best word for the situation. Fucking stupid or I don't know. So sorry for offending anyone out there if I just offended you. I used to be the retarded Nazi. Oh God, Jesus. Another big word. I used to be the retard Nazi on campus in elementary school, on fucking campus. At recess or in the classroom, I would coach my fellow classmates about or I would call them out when they said retard because I have relatives. My uncle's handicapped, so I was really offended as a child about that. I was like, don't say that. My uncle's retarded, and I'm really offended by that. That was me, like, all of elementary school. Anyways. The way I'm going to my way of trying new things is breaking up which stores I go to and which parts of the city I go to, meaning instead of going to Target 5 minutes from me, I'm going to drive 10 minutes to a different Target. Or, hey, instead of going to Costco, I'm going to switch it up next time I go to Trader Joe's. I'm just going to constantly switch up my routine. Instead of this gas station, I'm going to that gas station. I feel like that's not a good way to go about it, but it's like low effort, but I feel like it might make me feel something. It might make my years feel slower. My year feel slower. I don't know. Anyways, I got a new couch. Hey, it's big, it's red, it's long, and it's done. I don't need to talk about a couch ever again on the show. Do I have buyer's remorse? Not at all, but I know my younger self would be second guessing this decision so hard right now at this stage of the game. Like, I've had this couch for a day. I know my younger self would be like, oh, I know it's just not right. It's just not perfect. It's just not the right thing. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted a white couch. I wanted a fluffy white cloud couch. And now I have this red, stupid, old world, dark, steamy couch. What am I doing? Like, and I'd be like, I would be so annoyed at myself for buying this and not the one I wanted. But I'm in the flow, motherfuckers. Like, I literally, I used to hear people say, like, just, like, be in the flow, go with the flow, just let things happen, blah, blah. That is so me right now. I'm not trying to control outcomes like I used to. I'm not attached to outcomes like I used to be. I'm not wound tight. I'm just like, it is what it is. What is it? Let it be. It is what it is. Let it be. What happens. Go with the flow. Let it happen. Like, it's just it's a useless way to live, or it's like trying to or being emotionally charged when outcomes don't go the way you want them to is useless. Like, you can't change, like, it's out of your control. You can't fix it. Or, I mean, okay, technically I could have controlled the couch and gotten the one I wanted, and the white one. I could have waited this out longer and found the right one that would fit through my door. I could have done that. But I'm just like, you know what? This is what I chose, and I like it, and it's a good fit. And I really think the color is a symbolic thing or something. I don't know. I'm trying to give this new giant couch a meaning in my life now. This couch couch represents romance, bitches. I don't know. What do you think? It would be different if this couch was like a bright cherry red. It wouldn't work, but it's so dark and like it's like you're walking into a speakeasy. Oh my god, do I live in a speakeasy? I gotta fill it in with some. I need some colors going. I need to tie in some blues. Yeah, I need to. So I could go about my accent colors in a few ways. I could do. So it's got the deep red. I could accent it with literally lavender or like periwinkle. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like a modern way to go about, or a contemporary way to go about color. Or I could do blush. I could do like a pink and red theme throughout my living room, which I'd have to buy a few more pieces to tie everything together, maybe some pictures. I think the classic way to do a red, if you have a statement piece of furniture that's red, I think the most classic way to go about adding color to the room to complement it would be blue, like a nice teal. A nice teal blue. Maybe just a couple pillows of that color would tie everything in, and it would tie into the water in my painting nicely. It's all about pulling colors from other places. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy, dude. Decor is easy. You just got to know what to do. But it's done. This couch is in. It's comfy. I'm going to go lay on it right now and end this episode. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know. What's your worst furniture moving story? Let me know in a DM. Because honestly, I said this the other day. I had never, up until that cloud couch delivery, I had never failed at putting a piece of furniture through a door. Ever. And I've moved like 50 times. I've helped people move. I feel like I'm moving all the time. I'm helping people or I'm moving myself. And I've never failed at putting a piece of furniture through the door. And that's a frustrating situation to be in. But if you go listen back to the Impossible Couch episode, I was proud of my performance and my behavior that day. I will probably remember how I mentally handled that for the rest of my life. And I'm not trying to be dramatic right now, but like that was a huge growth moment or not even. I feel like I've always been easygoing and like literally I'll just sum it up real quick. The guys show up. I think they were here for about 2 hours trying to shove it through the door. They were twisting it at every single angle they could possibly twist it in, and it wasn't going. I even got in there. We were using our superhero strength on it. I was like, I don't care if it breaks in half. Let's try. Let's put all of our might into this. I got involved, but I was so like, you know what? Hey, this is a story. This is I said it's life. Things like this happen. I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'll get rid of it. And I never once, the whole point of me saying this is that day of failure of that. What did the guy say? He's like that. This was a major fail. What's like that phrase about failing? Big fail, massive fail. I don't know. Not once during that entire situation was I ever frustrated, pissed. Like, what the fuck? Why can't you guys get it in? This is your job. Ugh. Like, oh my god, it's so close. We only have an inch on one side to get it through the door. Like, oh my god, this is fucking stupid. I'm just like, I never got like that at any point. And that's why I'm saying I feel like that's maturity, but I feel like I've always been that way. I'm just like, I'm realizing that I think dude, life's too short to get hung up on the small stuff. And I am the poster child of that. I think it's annoying to be around, though, to be honest. Like, when I'm around family sometimes, I get the vibe that they're just like, oh yeah, she's just like unfazed. She won't, like, if there's hot gossip or juice going on and everyone's going hard in the paint talking about something, it's hard for me to get fired up too, unless something is completely fucking wrong and like horrible. If it's petty little stuff, I don't really get involved. I'm just sitting there like, this is bullshit, none of this matters, and this is just everyone's projecting, and this person's a waste of our breath, and why are we talking about them and giving them energy? Like, you know what I mean? I just usually sit back and like, I don't give a fuck. And or I'm just like, I don't know if I'm just, am I just like not, I don't know. I'm just not very yeah, what's it called? Like riled up about stuff. It breaks my heart. Okay, so Erica Jane from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is kind of my spirit woman. I'm not going to say animal because she's not an animal, but like her energy, if you know who I'm talking about, is like, I see myself in her, if that makes sense. Like the way she just absolutely doesn't give a shit. Just like how, just go watch an episode with Erica Jane. She's so like observing and just quiet and just in the background, and she doesn't give a fuck. She's so she's just like unbothered. I don't know. Because I'm always like, what's the point? This is stupid. I don't want to waste my time on stuff that I don't care about and think that it's not important. It's just how I am. And I'm better, and I am better than other people that are the opposite of that. I'm here saying that I am cool. I am better than other people because isn't this the way to be? Like, isn't this the goal, to be like me and Eric Jane? Like, isn't that like what is that like? Shouldn't, I don't know. I feel like there are better ways of being than other ways, if that makes sense. There's like a hierarchy of there's a hierarchy of reaction styles in social settings, in situation, and in conversation. I think there's a hierarchy, and I think some ways of responding and reacting are superior to others, and I fucking believe that. I think it's because of the way, or if you look at patterns and trends of outcomes after usually in heated debates and dramatic like blow ups or gossip sessions, when you look at the outcomes and you look at the people and where they're at after the fact, and you look at their behavior and how they responded, I feel like there's a pattern, and there's some people that like are better off because of the way they handle themselves versus other people. And that's just I just feel like that's life. So I don't know. I'd rather be cool and calm and collected than reactive and crazy and just like emotionally charged by everything. What noise was that? I don't know. Hey, this is a therapy session with myself sometimes or whatever, so I get to selfishly sit here and work things out. Like, I don't even know what that topic just was. Like, I came here today to tell you guys about my couch, but okay. But like, I get to reflect about my whole thing lately is, or not my whole thing. I am a naturally curious person. I like observing human behavior and observing my own behavior and commenting on it and thinking about it and talking about it. And so I guess that's what I just did. But yeah, again, let me know, what's your worst furniture moving story? There's nothing like taking a mattress down a flight of stairs. Yeah, that's always a good time. A mattress down a flight of stairs has got to be one of the most... Actually, it's kind of funny because you kind of just say fuck it and start throwing it, and you start you just let it fall down the stairs, if you know what I mean. You just like push it. I've seen mattresses go out of windows off of up from up above a few stories. That's always fun. I don't like being, I'll say this though, and I'm glad I had the delivery people handle everything, because I don't like to be in my neighborhood. Like, I don't like to be seen in my neighborhood lifting furniture and like hauling stuff. It just like makes me feel, I don't know. I'm embarrassed. I don't have, so I have quirks or whatever about myself, but there's something about, I don't know why, being in my neighborhood and like, for example, whenever I go to the laundromat, you guys all know I love the laundromat. I'm working on not giving a shit and just like not caring because no one cares and no one's watching, and it's all in my head. Everyone's focused on themselves. No one's focused on you, Jacqueline. Get out of your head. Who cares? But my inner socially anxious younger self still comes out, and I'm trying to squash her every time I bring my basket of laundry to my car when I do laundry, because I just feel like, oh, this is so like college, or just like poor, and like I'm so like embarrassed of like being seen with my fucking dirty laundry out on the sidewalk, like walking to my car, and then I have to like hoist it up on I like rest it on my knee as I like open my door. Ugh. I don't mind bringing groceries in because everyone does that. I don't know. I'm in this phase though, I'll just say this, like whenever I catch myself having dumbass thoughts like that, I am in a phase of saying, like I will talk myself down from those stupid thoughts, and I'll cut myself out of it, which is such a huge deal because when I was younger, I just spiraled. It got worse. I was in my head. I was thinking about, oh my God, everyone's looking at me. This is so embarrassing, blah, blah. I wouldn't catch myself. I wouldn't see the thought and catch it and stop it. That's what I'm saying. Now I do that. Now I'm like, who gives a fuck? And honestly, I get over it in 2 seconds, but that thought still surfaces. I'm not saying it never happens anymore, but I wish that's something I wish I could tell my younger self. Or like a tool I could give my younger self. Because nothing fucking matters like that. And I don't know why I used to care so much. So I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous and just scared and anxious and I don't know. What the hell was this episode? I gotta end it. I'm gonna go make some dinner and lay on my couch and watch probably basketball, or I don't know. Probably need to walk Jimmy again. What are my steps at? 8609. We gotta work it up to 10K, boys. That's just a couple laps around my apartment, honestly. 4.39 miles. Yeah. The night's young. I'll finish my 10,000 steps. I'm kind of one of those. I am one of those people. I'm tied to my step count. I feel how do you say this? I find my self-worth through my step count. No, I get my self-esteem is tied to my step count or my confidence. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just feel like a loser if I go to bed and it's like 7,000 steps. But anyways, that's stupid. But I do think about it. I'm like, oh, I could have done better. I could have done 20K. I usually do. Like now that I've been walking Jimmy, my dog, I've been averaging like 15,000, I think, a day. And we've been running lately. Like I love running. I feel like the only reason I haven't been running is because I had a puppy who was really little, and now that he's bigger, I still haven't been running though. Now that he's bigger, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this every morning. It feels amazing. And my thighs are getting snatched. That's what I love running for. I'm like, dude, if you just want to get your thighs in shape like really quick, just start running a couple miles every day. Just tones them really nicely. You get that little line on the side on your quad. Just gotta foam roll it out though. I feel like the first couple weeks is rough on the calves. You just gotta foam roll it out. And I do see my new routine. I haven't updated you guys on fitness stuff. Is I run now. I'll walk run because he's got to stop to do his business. But I run a couple miles, and then I come home and I do my 30-minute Travis Elliott Edge Flow on YouTube, which is my favorite intense yoga workout. So I run and then I do that, and it's like the perfect morning sweat. It's like I get the fresh air, I get my lungs pumping, and then I go do my yoga, and then I'm working all my muscles out, and I'm stretching, and I don't know, it's great. I'm just I'm such a creature of habit. Like I do the same things every single day, and when it comes to fitness, like I'm so locked into yoga, it's not even funny. It's like you just have to stay consistent with. I feel like you just have to get through the first couple months of being bad at it before you get locked in and like look forward. I always see, that's the thing. I can tell if I skip a day of yoga, I can tell my body at this point is like wants to stretch out and get on my mat and like move, and it's like I get like pulled to my mat. I'm like, oh, I feel kinky. I feel stiff. I just want to go, like, even if it's 5 minutes, just do a twist, do the splits, do some cat-cows, do some fucking rainbows, do some, what are all the poses? I don't know the names of the poses, but they feel great. Anyways, okay, that's it. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. This is my audio diary. This is my audio diary. This is an audio vlog. It's a daily vlog, daily audio vlog. It's my audio journal, audio diary, same thing. It is what it is. It's whatever I want it to be, okay? You get to tune in 7 days a week and hang out with a stranger on the internet and hear about my life, and that's the long and short. It doesn't I'm not here to change the world. We're bitches. We aren't going to Mars. Okay, we're not inventing anything. Nothing here is gonna break new horizons. What the fuck? This is not. I'm not gonna share any groundbreaking information with you that you haven't heard before. I'm gonna sit here and say a bunch of relatable things. Relatable topics. I'm going to sit here and discuss relatable topics that might soothe your soul, because you'll feel less alone, and that's all I can. Honestly, that's all I can do for you. That's all I got. That's all I have to give. I can't. I don't know. That's all I have to give. You know. Anyways. Hope you had a great day. Wear your sunscreen. It's summer. Wear your sunscreen. Hit that subscribe button once again, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.